Hello, everybody. So, I'm gonna be. I always tell you that I'm full honest with you all, and I'm going to be full honest here. Always, good, bad, ugly, don't matter. Whatever, you're gonna know everything, and everything is that. This morning I was up early. I had the TV on. Of course, Crafter's Companion now has changed their shows, and they're not running all their shows. And I went to Crafter's Companion on YouTube using the television, which brings up different than if you do it on a computer or whatever. Anyways, at my house it does. And popped up Craig's videos on this craft kit. So in case you're wondering, yes, the videos are up for this craft kit. But the main reason I'm telling you this is because I did watch them. And most of the time I don't. Most of the time I just come right in and do it. And then if it don't work, then I go watch them. But I did watch these, and I wanted you to know that. So, and Craig, of course, always makes it seem so easy, and there's nothing to it, and you just grab everything, and it just works, right? Let me fix my phone. So let's see if it really is that easy and it just works. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I want to try to get as many of these into one card as possible. This tells you how it seems like I've done all this stuff. It really does. It seems like I have just done all this stuff before. This is the printed. This is the cardstock panels. This is the rub-on transfers. The pens. Foil sheets. Double-sided tape. The eraser. Just so you know, too, your adhesive runner, your tape runners like these, they will also work. Basically the same as your rolls of tape, but I'm going to use what's here. So, yeah, I'm going to use what's here. And the one thing Craig used is I don't seem to have it. He used, there it is. I knew I had one. Craig used one like this, bone folder. So his seemed bigger for some reason than mine seems. So we're just gonna have to get started, but what I do need to know is what size is my card going to be so that I know. And so what I'm looking for actually right now is I had a bunch of card blanks here. Here's the card blanks, and I have, these are probably spellbinders because they're textured. And they are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. I need to know that so that I know how big of panels and stuff I need, but I want to have fun with it too. So we're gonna come in with the printed paper, and we are going to, he did the big roses and he added foil to the big roses. And I'm thinking that I don't really know that that's what I want to do. Kind of look at what we have. This is really pretty. So, let me see here. More of these. I don't really get these right. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just not nice that way, I guess. I don't really get those, but so like these ones, I think you would mostly just kind of foil in the script. And he did these, and he put, in at the base of he, foiled it and did that, and these probably are easy. I think I'm gonna do this one. So I'm gonna start with this, even though I don't know that it's important to start there, but I do think, nope, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. I know that I already have these pens somewhere opened. I just don't know where they are at this point. So this has all been opened already. I am going to get the glue pens out. And when you're going to add to detail to this, like this, we're going to come over here, and I'm going to just kind of papers. Okay. Get the thin line one. But you want to make sure it's working first. And especially with this thin one, it's kind of hard. I remember when they came out with this, and people were like, it's not working. And I can't get the lid off. Ugh. Wow. Huh. It's covered with a plastic wrap. It's got a plastic coating on it. So I guess I really want to make sure it's good when you get it. So that could be important. Remember that. I do not remember him saying anything about it. He may have. But yeah, that will stop you from being able to get your lid off. So get that plastic coating off. Wow, it's really on there. Huh. There we go. Now, I mean, it's the whole thing is encased in this plastic. If you have problems with your hands and you have dexterity issues, you probably need to have somebody open this for you. Because I couldn't believe how tough that was just now. Now I should be able to get it off. Yeah, no problem. Now they used to, and I'm just going to mention this, there used to be a hard coating over the tip of this. So you can just check and make sure that there's not one there. But they quit doing that because now inside of this lid, there's like a stopper in there. And so when the pin goes in, it hits that. And that should keep it good. Okay? I'm bringing scrap because, okay, right away, it's already writing. So just remember, you may not be able to see, but you want to check it and make sure it's writing before you come in. And so I'm just gonna okay, so this is already thicker than the writing here. So it's gonna be wow. Yep. You might, that's gonna make it really hard to foil this when it's coming out of the pen thicker than the writing. I'm just doing a little bit here and there. Sometimes it looks like it's like flooding it, and then sometimes it seems okay. And maybe where it seems okay, it's not getting any. I don't know. And I'll go around some of the leaves. Maybe in the middles. Some of these middles. Just kind of go lightly around. I'm just going around and I can see it's glossy. I can't tell about I can't tell about the blue look, like he says it's blue, and then when it's not blue, you can use it. That's more true of the thicker one. Of this one, it's really a little harder to tell. Do a little bit here. Okay, so we want to let this dry a little bit. And it's supposed to stay tacky. Now, the way it used to be, I'm not saying it still is. I know that they changed some of the glues. We might use this later. But the way it used to be is if this dried too long, it wouldn't stick anymore. Supposedly, you can let it sit and it'll stay tacky until you use it. Okay, now we need to try a rub-on. And which rub-on do we want to use? Let's do... I'm going to do this one. And this one. Okay. And these will go put back. And we're going to do some of this on our panels. Okay. And I'm going to use black, small black. And a larger black for the card. Where did I put the card base? Here. So this will be my card base. And then we use this. And then we use the sentiment right here. All right. That's what I'm thinking. So we still got to do the double-sided tape. I'm thinking, all right, let's do, you know, yeah, I can use 2 of the small ones, and then I'll just trim a little bit off of this. Just a little bit here real quick. So this will go on like that. Okay. So I'm just gonna put, now I'm just doing all the easy stuff right at this point. So, I'm gonna do, we might as well try it out, right? I'm gonna do thick. And thin. I'm not lying it like he lined it up and did score marks and all of that. I'm not doing all of that. And I'll do another thin. I'm just getting it on him. His was in a bunch of, it was a series of videos. I mean, I watched every one of them and, you know, it wasn't long. And they were done. I'm thinking it wasn't even an hour. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is that it wasn't even an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and put the tape back in here. And then I need the foil sheets. And we're going to burnish this. So we're going to burnish these because we want these to stay down well, right? Now I already have a problem. That corner, when I pulled the tape up, that corner came off. So we'll see how noticeable it's going to be. I'm going to fold the tape over. He cut his and trimmed it. Okay, but I'm just folding it over because I can use it to put this down on the card base. That's the way I'm looking at it. I should have already had my foil out and ready to go at this point. So let me get the foil sheets, and I'm going to get one of each color, and there's 3 colors. So I'm going to grab a silver. If it ends up on there, it's probably going to stick. Now, he says there's 6 of each color. I didn't see 6 of each color. Like, I see 2 silvers. 2 of this. I see 2 of each color. Maybe I misunderstood. I'm sure I did. Yeah, I'm only seeing 1 of these. Maybe that's, it feels really thick, so yeah, that's thick. And then there's the regular gold. Okay, so shiny side up. The side you want it, put up and rub it on. And you can burn, oh look, see, there is a bunch. Okay, so rub it on. I don't even think I need to burnish it because it doesn't appear to need. But he burnished, so I'm gonna burnish. So it's this, yep, there's more in there. There they go, coming apart now. Yay. Okay, and I'm gonna do that one. There. And burnish it. I'm kind of lightly burnishing. I don't want to rip it and put wrinkles and crinkles in it. You can kind of see it coming off on this. So where I only just lightly did it, it doesn't look like it came off. So I have to put it down a little bit better. Yeah, I can tell where it's not down good. Let's see. Yay. So let's see. Yeah, the gold's doing the same thing. You can tell by the look of it where it's down and where it's not down. That helps. Now see, this side doesn't look like it's down like that side does. Let's see what happens. Good. That's good. It's not sticky there. And let's see what happens with the silver. Is there more silver here? I don't see any more. Okay. And get that silver down. See, that silver doesn't even look like, I mean, this must not be the bottom layer. See? They're so thin. That's the problem. So even this one's not the bottom. Is it? There it is. No. Look at this. I said, oh, there's not 6 pieces here. Oh, I thought maybe they were stuck together, but I didn't. Whoa. Okay. So see? Never judge a book by its cover. Wait until you know for sure. So we have neighbors across the street, and they don't live here. They come like on the weekends, and they were here this weekend. And they actually were here like Wednesday or Thursday. And I don't know, I don't want to be a nosy neighbor, but their car has been parked in the same spot and has not moved. And we have not seen them or any sign of movement from them. And that's not like them. Like they're always out walking the dogs and stuff. So I'm a little concerned, but then I don't want to seem like I'm being a nosy neighbor either. And I don't know what I should do in these circumstances, you know? I just don't know. Like, maybe they had 2 cars. Maybe they came in 2 cars. Or maybe he's Ubering or something around town because of the weekend, because it was Super Bowl weekend here. Look, that turned out good. I am happy with that. Not a complaint, except for where my tape didn't lay flat. And I don't know how you would fix that. So that's my edge is what I'm thinking. Where's my card base? It was here. That's not it. Where did you go? I'll grab another one right here. really, honestly, right here, it looks like, because there's gold and silver, it looks like almost ombre. That would have been cool if it had worked that way with these. Because this is like the copper and the gold, but the silver and the copper looks like it ombres in. Okay, now we're gonna do this. And honestly, I'm just gonna do like he did. And I'm just gonna take the sheets and just kind of stick them down and see how it's sticking in some spots. And just do that. And then, because I prefer the copper, I'm gonna do the copper next. Because I want to make sure there's plenty of copper. Just because I just love copper. I just love copper. I mean, I just do for no reason other than just love it. Look, nice. Okay, so this, uh-oh. Okay, and some gold. And since it's the last sheet, I'll probably come in over the whole thing just to make sure that I have no sticky left. Over, and this really is not getting burnished or nothing. I'm just rubbing it and it's sticking to it. And did it get all the sticky? So as you can see, I was right about the letters, right? It's too thick, too blotchy for that. But around the flowers and these centers, it actually turned out really well. Oh. Shiny side up. I like to mess up all the time by putting shiny side, not shiny side, but the top side. I'll do this, thinking that that's gonna make this, and it doesn't work that way. It needs to go the way you want it to be. But yes, the letters are too big, but it did still stick. It didn't dry. Anywhere I'm feeling it's still tacky, I'm just coming back and putting more on. Coming back in with the sheet. Where before this stuff felt like it dried. It felt like it dried. The glue dried before you had a chance to get to it, and you saw how long I left it there. Well, I mean, not a terrible amount of time, but it was there, you know, a little bit. Anywhere I feel a little bit of tacky still, I'm just gonna come back because I don't want tacky on it at all. I don't want to feel any tacky anywhere. I'm not feeling it stick to anything now. So I'm going to say this is good. Okay. So this will go on here. This, I'll just do like a panel up to where that is. So right here, maybe I'll there's still like a little bit of tacky on that. right there. No, what am I doing? See? Doing it upside down again. And that doesn't work. Eh. Every time I wiggle it, it wiggles the phone like crazy. I'm so sorry. Okay. So that definitely got rid of that. There's a little bit of tiny pieces of the copper in there, and you probably can't tell, but let me see what size I want that little panel. About 3 inches, maybe a little bit more than 3 inches, but real close to 3 inches there. So I'm gonna take this bottom part is where I want my 3 inches. So I'm gonna go, here we go, about here. I got a new one of these coming. So I got the new Caterpillar, and I love it. It is awesome. It cuts like a dream. My cuts feel like they're straight now, and I love it. But it's a little bit heavy up and down. Not really heavy, kind of bulky, I guess is the word. It's big to be moving it up and down. Also, this one is also my scoreboard that I use all the time, so I use it double duty. So the issue is this now has seen better days, and it's, got this right here where it's broke. And I mean, it just has seen better days, and I just okay. It's toasted. I've used it so much, and I've replaced the blade, and it's just it's done. It's done. So I went online, and you can still buy those, which is okay, but they have an updated version now. I guess you would call it updated. And so it's got like some kind of a better grip or something. And I thought, okay, I'll go with that. So I had it coming. It's coming. And we'll check it out and see if it still is good with this better grip. For people that, want that bigger grip. There's a lot of people that have hand issues, and I am double jointed in my fingers, and so I played around with that a lot when I was younger. Who my kid and I was an adult playing around like that with that, is I could creep people out with my fingers, and now I can feel where they want to kind of hurt. It's not an issue yet, but I can feel they want to. And I thought, maybe this is the direction I need to go in as well, is to see how well it's going to work for other people. So, I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Now, supposedly, you can use these to do that. Let's see how well this tape pen is going to work for that. So, if I'm just going to put the glue on. He was just kind of saying for these fine, because he took a thank you sentiment die cut, and he went over it with glue, and then he foiled over that. It was very pretty. And then he said, well, you can glue this down with this. So let's check it out and see how well it holds up if we do use it that way. Okay, I'm gonna Just want a very slim black line there. All right, there we go. Said my line wasn't very straight, but I kind of knew I wasn't being real straight. Okay, so this will go on the card like this. And I don't know if you can see the foiling or not, but it's all there. It's where I put it. Anything that didn't work or that doesn't look well is me, not the product. I am just, I don't know if you can see where it just looks like it ombres into that, and I just love that. Okay, now the pieces that I cut out need to go on some paper. This is the part I am the most worried about, and I'll tell you why. Because when we used to do rub-ons in the day, you know, we get rub-ons, and most of the time, not every time, but most of the time, it did not work. Okay, so I'm going to have to go this way. It did not work like it was supposed to. And so I see this like a rub-on, and I'm worried. Okay, I can see it going down. That's good. I can see it takes on a different look. Let's see if it shows in the phone. There, you can see like a watermark in here where I haven't burnished it. You cannot see it. So that's good. And at least we can see that we've got it down easily. And see with the rub-ons, because they were already colored and everything, I mean, I really couldn't tell. I don't know if other people could, or with other brands, or I just know, like, when they turned out, oh, so beautiful. But when they didn't turn out, and oh, it was just a shambles. And we're going to pull this off now, and anywhere we see that it's not stuck completely, you can always stick it back down. I'm gonna go back over it because it seemed like it was coming off, but at the same time, maybe not as easy as it should have. Okay, this is better. Nice. Okay. So we got, oh no. That's stuck to that. Don't have anything sticky sticking up when you're doing this, because they stick really easy. And this time I'm just going to go over with this first. Oh, look how pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish with this color. Okay. And then I'll come in with the gold over. Just for any pieces. I was going to do all three colors, but that copper looked so pretty. Now, he was calling it copper rose gold, like it had two, you know, it's either one you want to call it. And I've heard other people say Yeah, they call it rose gold, but it's really copper, you know. I think that's true with some, but not all of them. Some of them really, it really is. Rose gold is really rose gold, and the copper is really the copper with some of them. So that's not always true. Okay, so there it is. Beautiful. You can see, like, I missed the glue there. It's all right. Now, I had a word. Here it is. Love you. So what's nice about this is you take the backing off. And you can really see where it's going to be. I don't know if I got that straight or whatever, but right now it's more really about testing the product. Because obviously I didn't plan out the card. I just knew I wanted to try to do as many methods. And I think we covered them all, didn't we? Let's check the book here and see. Did we cover them all? We did. Okay, we did the foiled with the tape. Foiled strips and sentiments. And didn't really do that. Using foil to add extra texture. So they're just using the rub-ons and then the die cut with the glue pen. Well, we used a glue pen. We didn't use the thick glue pen with the die cut though. But we could do that another one. Tracing designs with the glue pen and spot foiling. We did that. Using foil designs to make 3D embellishments. Choose one of the mandala designs from the transfer sheet and put it on cardstock, remove it and transfer, and then color it in using your alcohol markers. Cut your design, then use as a card topper. And there. So we did a good bit of it. And this all looks pretty clear, but I do want to come in and just burnish it with the bone folder just to be sure. And I want to try to make it as clean as possible. Okay, let's see. That came off really easy. All right, I'm gonna go with the silver so that it really stands out. All right, we can see that. We can see where it is. I'm gonna burnish it down. I want this to be pretty clean looking. There we go. That looks like that did that. Okay. Look at how nice that turned out. Can you see it? Oh, nice. Okay. And look at what a clean, clean, yeah. How about this? Let's do this. Okay, first I'm going to cut this away just in case so we don't mess this up. Because I'm going to try something. We're going to use our negative if we can. Because it did come out so clean. And I'm just going to come over. Of course, it will leave where it says love you tacky. But let's see if this is going to work. Oh, I know what we can do. I know. I know what we can do. Okay, so I'm going to come in. Now with this one has to be primed. I'm going to kind of shake it up. And then I'm going to pop it. And we're going to wait for that blue to come. And there it is. And it's blue. Okay, I'm just going to come and put the glue on as evenly as possible. And maybe I could have just used like a tacky glue or something. I don't know, but here we go. So now I want that to get tacky. And I'm going to kind of fussy cut this. You don't have to. I just decided that I kind of wanted to. But like I said, we're just kind of trying the product more than we're making a card right now. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. And I kind of leave it enough to where if we come back through, I can come back through and clean it up a little bit and do that. And then this would go there. It's too big. It would have to go this way. So let me clean it up a little bit there and here. Animals are quiet, nice and quiet. I can't believe it. It's very quiet here. Wow. I got that cinch to work. I'm so happy. I was really wanted, I just really, really wanted that to work. I think I'm just going to clip those tips because I just don't like pointy tips. So I'll just clip those tips a little bit. That one needs to, there we go. Um, oh, so I don't, I'm not really like a sports kind of person, right? Like, I mean, I played sports as a kid at school and whatever, but I mean, as an adult, I don't watch sports or nothing. And so with the game yesterday, and it's here in town, and you know, it is Super Bowl, and everybody, we got invited. See, the writing's not right to go that way there, so it really kind of does need to go this way. But it's just too long. That doesn't look right. So I'm either gonna trim it, excuse me, edge off, or I'm gonna have to go this way, and I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. This side I didn't finish this for some reason. Getting it a little bit closer. This is staying on. All right, I think this is ready to go. So here's what I wanted to try. Is it tacky enough? Yeah. All right. So if I put the love you on here, right? Now where it says love you, that's gonna stay clear. And I'm just gonna burnish it. I guess they're figuring you won't want to do this big a piece of foil on this. I got rolls of this foil though. You know, a lot of it, like, I never had a foil machine, and even before they came out with it, like mixed media with the paste and stuff, I just would get it like mystery bags and, you know, bundles and whatever, and it would be included, and, you know, I was always like, oh, but, you know, and I kept thinking, well, there's got to be some way, and then I found out that you can use glue and do it, and, you know, do the cold foiling, and I was like, okay, so I just kept it, and so now, being the Better Press, being, not Better Press, Spellbinders kit, that big kit comes with a foil plate and some of this foil, rolls of foil now. this is still tacky, right? Look how well that looked. That turned out awesome. That's not in their book. But, I mean, you don't have to do it that big. And then if I wanted to, I could come in with one of these other sheets and just go over the love you, right? Look, I think it's gonna work. And like I said, for me, I got lots of this stuff anyway, so you don't want to use it. Look, but now I've got the love you again. And so I would be able to, ooh, but it messed that up where I burnished it. It messed it up where I burnished it. It's not shiny there no more. So you would have to do it just strictly by using your hand. Because if you can see, it lost that shiny. It was shiny till I burnished it. But now, look, like I said, if I'd have used a better piece, it's scratchy here, and that might be kind of cool too, to see it kind of scratchy there. But it worked. Yeah, maybe if I hadn't have burnished it there and just stuck it down, it would have been better. Wow. I'm impressed. I like it because, I mean, that's just cute, right? I mean, so this, I get distracted. Squirrel, squirrel, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do this on the bottom, this on the top. It's gonna go this way. Like that, sort of. And then there. And then... I don't know exactly what way I want it. But we'll figure it out in just a sec. Oh, this is the one that's messed up. I just gotta use my dotty, but I hate to use my dotty for just this, but that's alright. That's what's here. Of course, I could have glued it down. Okay, I want the foiling at the bottom. The foiled strips at the bottom. All right. And then this. I don't like to use my tape pen on the black because it picks it up so much. I don't know why. Do I want that there? Middle. I guess it needs to be in the middle. And there we go. First card from the kit. And this, like, I would just trim it out. But I would kind of want those edges to show, you know. So just, and I didn't have to go so far with it, but that's pretty cool. I like it. I'm happy with myself. Oh, Lord. Okay. That could have gone on there. That could have gone on there this way. Right? Oh. Yep, I'm going to save that. You know where that's going to go? In my embellishment box. In my embellishment box. I have been, started working on some of them and got a little sidetracked to do. And I got a million things going on. I'm cataloging dies and stamps and sets and trying to get them where I can find them real easy when I want them. And I got videos to make and the embellishments and, you know, so what happened is I was going through my sets and stuff for the flower dies for the embellishment box. And I thought, shoot, if I'm doing it anyways, I might as well go ahead and start the cataloging that I've been wanting to do. So I started doing that. And then I found myself doing more of the cataloging and not so much of the embellishments. And I said, oh, wait a minute. Whoa, this set will work perfect for that. So that's what I did. And yeah, so, you know, plus I'm trying to, because I had to move rooms. And so the area that I'm in right now is really a mess because everything has not been put away yet. And so I'm trying to do that too. And it's just, look what I did. Oh, I stuck. Look, that's why you always got to be so careful because this stuff sticks. And it's just so thin. And I need to try to get it all the way from all this gluey stuff over here. All these things with the little tabs on them. Look at. I foiled my sticker. And I don't even know if that was the right color because it was the wrong way. Okay. These all have to go in nicely now because if you wrinkle it, that wrinkle doesn't go nowhere. The wrinkle stays. If you scratch it, it stays. So you really gotta try to be careful with this stuff. Look at what I did to those, see? That's not going nowhere. That's staying there now. And, it might be impossible to get it back in that. It might be impossible to get it back in here. How big is that square? And they gave us a little bit extra room, but I don't know. See? It's not going to go back easy, and so it's going to get wrinkled, and it's going to get crinkled, and it's going to get scratched and messed up in here, but I'm going to try to get it in the best I can, as careful as I can. It's not going. I think I might put it in with these. Oh, see how it stole that now? Stole that gold. But this is not gonna do no good. So let me put this in here so then I know that's where it's at. When I go to look for it, glue pins. I'm gonna make sure they're closed real well. Of course, I don't know how long they stay outside the thing. I've had some and they've lasted a long time, and I've had others that were dry when I got them. So, no telling. What was I gonna say about that? I think I'm keeping the adhesive eraser out so we need to maybe try it on something that I foiled and see. Here on here maybe. There's a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it got it. It really did. It got it off. That was written on right there. Okay. See the flower? Check it out. It needs a little bit better. And that's it. No more flour. I could almost do that with this. Just my thumb. I wonder. All right. Let's get this all put away, and, well, you don't need to stick around for that, I guess. I think that was in between the foil sheets. And panels, and is this a panel? No, that's a card blank. That's a card blank. Card blank, okay. So this is part of the kit. Adhesive eraser staying out. This wasn't in there, I don't think. It could have been, but it's staying out too now. And the adhesive eraser will go in here. Cardstock panels. So I don't know why it's in such a big envelope. Like these I get, so they must just decide, well, we don't need to get a different size envelope. We just use the same size envelope as we do for the pattern paper. All right. And the glue pins will go back. This is stay out. This will all go back in here. I'm just keeping these in their order just in case at some point somebody asks about them. Once they start getting really too much and building up and stuff, then I'll start breaking them down. But this way, if somebody says, hey, in Craft Club, number 3 or 4 or 8 or whatever, the this technique, did it come with, and I can go back and look and see. Or how would I do that? I can go and just grab everything and do it, That's what I'm thinking anyways, and that's why I have it the way I have it for now. It's like I said, it's not going to stay that way, but for now, I didn't put the instruction thing in there. For now, that's the way I'm doing it. Just to be helpful, hopefully, for somebody. Now, you know what'll happen though, right? Nobody will ever ask me anything. And I'll go decide, okay, they're taking up too much room now. It's time to break them down. Nobody's asked and they're old and da-da. And right after I do that, somebody will say, hey, did you get craft kit number blah, blah, blah? And how do we use this? Or what do we do with this? Or did this come with it? And I'm going to be like, I don't know. Because, I don't know. All right, everybody. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.